his response. Absolutely clinical.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Saudi Arabia have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive...
And Shevchenko! And that was struck with genuine force. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a promising position. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Gerrard. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's lost his man here. Totti! Oh, terrible pass. Oh, that's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Looking for the run. Now the ball in. Bellingham. Rice. And he's worked it through. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And it's played into the middle. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Hakimi. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting. It's Gerrard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Out towards the flank. And the pass is intercepted. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Totti. Now it's Totti.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Hazard. Oh, they can break here. No, it's come to nothing. No way through. Great vision. Chance! He's got a goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Ball comes in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Rice. Koundé. Well, that pass isn't the best.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Driving on and making good progress. And he's quick to return it. Rice. Bellingham. Always onto this. And that signals the end of the first period. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Saudi Arabia are up by the odd goal in 3. Aubameyang! Oh, that's a sharp enough swivel, struck first time.
Well, he's the type that always fancies himself, Peter, in these situations, and with very good reason.
Serginho, Howson, and Serginho aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Totti. He has found the way through. Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Saudi Arabia with the corner, they're first. Pass somewhat off target. Now he's got space here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bellingham. Chance here to counter. Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. A probing pass. This looks promising. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, but there's the shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. That's really well manoeuvred. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hazard. Can he get it through?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get on the end of this?
Madrid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and a big chance! Glorious goal! About as smooth as it gets. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Substitution for Saudi Arabia, number 25.
Saudi Arabia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 22.
Aubameyang taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Saudi Arabia go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Plays it through. Now it's Yamal. Oh, no joy this time. That has ended up in no man's land. Triol. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Batistuta. And he is deftly away. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this... Oh, he's been caught napping! Threads one in. He's in a great position here. Kunde attempts a clearance. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Saudi Arabia, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a... And a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! It's all becoming so easy!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So now the difference is 3. That's a little off target. Neymar. Now there's a fine... It's Totti! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
That pass has been well intercepted. Hazard! Hazard! Oh, it's come loose! Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And that is a little undercooked. Tries to pass it through. Deftly away. What a throw in. Neymar. Can he get away here? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. But real chance! And yes, it's there! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Hazard proves just a little bit too... Batistuta! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And now they can spring out of defence. Kunde spots it and intercepts. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Looking to play him in. And this is Totti. He's come in hard. So that's it. It is all over. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently undeniable.